Now, just continuing our tour here of Adare in the company of a very good friend of mine, well known, Billy McGuire. Now, Billy, we're just looking out into an absolutely beautiful garden here. Now, that's the abbey there in front of us.
Yes, but there's also different abbeys and friars around here as well.
Oh, really? Yes.
This is only one. This is the church, the Trinitarian Church.
This is what was referred to in the Dovecot there.
Yeah, yes. And this is what they're all different buildings. Down at the river, there's another one. You know, these are all interlinked and they're very important. But this is a girls' school, and you see what they're teaching there. Isn't that lovely? Look at the potatoes.
Yes.
They're in full flower.
They're actually potato plants.
We did the summer solstice. Look, there's the result of the summer solstice.
From the 21st of June.
Die back now, and they'll be harvested from now on to the autumn, and they will be the.
So the young school children now are learning all of this. Isn't that so important? It's marvellous. It's a great credit to the educators.
Isn't it? And isn't it wonderful? Isn't it worthwhile to come and see that?
Oh, it is.
That's the new graveyard up there.
Yes.
Just
I see it there. Yes.
And you're looking there at the back. There's the church. You can see it there. Yes. And if you just want to, that'll be important.
It will, yes.
You know, the harp is very important. The 2 5-string harps was on the Ark of the Covenant.
Yes.
And that's, look, Salvator Mundi, the Saviour of the world. And there's the Saviour of the world. We've done it before. We've done it for you many times, how you do make the harp. And there's the harp. And that's all this was coming. Our sovereignty comes from God. And that's where it comes from, those monks, and that's what they were bringing. That's what they brought to America. That's what they brought to Canada. They brought all that to Europe.
Yes.
Civilization, and we should respect it. Now, Britain, I'm not criticising Britain itself, but they did destroy all that, and they got all that information from here. They destroyed all their own monasteries and that, which had all this knowledge and information. And Henry VIII, he took all this knowledge for himself.
He did, of course. He burned, didn't he, during the penal times?
It was shocking, and what they did to
savagery
Askeaton,
on the Irish people.
because all that information was there from Lochgorry. See, Lochgorry, we were talking about a different set of cities and that for those times, and that was the Earl of Desmond. That was his headquarters. But these were all interlinked.
So you have Askeaton and Adare, over to Hospital, into Lochgorry.
That's it.
All interconnected.
Back down to Askeaton, back down to the Skelligs.
As far as the Skelligs.
Oh, the Skelligs were the important, because those monks had, that's what the Brendan voyage was all about.
Okay.
They knew how to, latitude and longitude, that came out of Lochgorry.
Yes.
You know, and those two fight, the harpstone is there, and sometime we'll go up and we'll do all that in Lochgorry.
Sure, you'll take me down to Skellig someday.
I haven't been on them myself.
But the most important thing is that, you've just hit on it there, is that young children, our next generation, are learning how to touch the plants, and how to harvest them and respect nature.
And
isn't that fantastic?
And that's what it's about, respecting nature, and how your own survival, this is where your own survival comes from.
But that's where the planet is in great hands with our younger generation.
Well, they are, and they're respecting it.
They are. It's great.
And a lot of the older generation, and our ancestors had all this knowledge.
They had, yes.
And all you're doing is keeping it alive.
Well, you're keeping it alive with your infinite knowledge, though, Billy. It's fantastic. And again, well done and congratulations to the educators here in Adare.
The school there, the girls just
and we're going to actually, we can get it from here, Billy, actually. It's absolutely beautiful. And I just think that, the richness of Irish history, and we have to say well done to all our historical societies right across the country in the 32 counties. It's absolutely fantastic when you see the restoration and preservation right here in Adare, and this is replicated right across the country. So we're in good hands with the younger generation. Back with you with part 3 very shortly.